Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today is a hard day for Ukraine again, and it might turn out to be quite important. Our President Volodymyr Zelensky is at this moment in Belarus with his delegation, waiting for the official talk with the invading forces about stopping fire on Ukraine's civilians and military, taking the Russian military out of our country and stopping this farce. Out of the news that I read this morning and that were updated this night, the Chancellor of Germany, Ursula von der Leyen, who seems like an excellent lady to me, said that Ukraine must join the EU. A lot of the countries that are supporting us are saying that we are their brotherly peoples and that we must be supported at all cost. And I'm so incredibly grateful to everybody in the world who is supporting us right now. The Russian people are suffering as well. A lot of them are going out on the streets to protest the war. The Russian ruble has risen so much in the last couple of days, and right now $1 equals more than 100. I think it's 109 the last time I checked Russian rubles, which is an all-time high in history. This has never happened before. And normal Russian people that go out on the streets to protest against the war and to support Ukraine are suffering over this shit. I'm waiting anxiously, sitting in front of the news, waiting anxiously what's going to happen in Belarus, which is a weird place for the peace talk because, Belarus supports Russia. I understand that it's the closest area for both of us to appear, but it still seems a little bit like it's not neutral territory. Belarus is not neutral in this conflict. And I understand that there's nobody neutral here. Whichever country would have been the receiving side, they would have supported Ukraine or Russia. But I feel like the country that supports the aggressor in a war should not be the one hosting a peace talk. Now to the books. I read a little bit more of Night Film last night. I'm really enjoying it. Night Film follows the investigation of the death of Ashley Cordova, the daughter of a very enigmatic director, Stanislas Cordova. And her death seemed like a suicide. Before that, 10 days before her death, she escaped from a mental facility and nobody knows what she's done in those 10 days. Scott McGrath, the journalist, the main character of this book, is trying to investigate that. I really enjoy books where somebody has died and their enigmatic life and last days are being investigated and what has happened is being found out. I've also read a little bit of Normal People. I'm buddy reading it with my friend Gabby and I'm halfway through it. I'm enjoying it. I heard a lot of praise for it and a lot of very scathing comments. A lot of people have been saying that Normal People is a book about nothing, and if you wanted to experience something like that story, you didn't really have to because it was exactly like a bunch of relationships that you could witness in high school. While I understand that from one point of view, I think it's a very good insight into the people that are within these relationships because we've all been teenagers one day. And it's a very melancholy story about Marianne and Connor, who are on again, off again in this relationship since high school, and just about how their lives are happening around that relationship. Nothing earth-breaking happens, but Marianne is an interesting character who I can relate to in a few instances. So far I'm enjoying it a lot. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. I hope we have peace. Slava Ukraini.